Alright, what's up guys? So, Police Watch has uploaded a video titled Troubled Teen Faces Harsh Consequences After Slapping His Girlfriend. Yeah, you can't do no stuff like that. You cannot do no stuff like that. Yeah, and that's, it looked like they at a school, you know, so it's like, I don't know, because it could have been a situation where it's like he could have been a 19-year-old, but and he's like graduated and stuff, but he's still considered a teenager and things, but nah, it's like, you do it at a school where it's like, yeah, bro, dude, my thing is this. You get expelled, most likely he is gonna get expelled, but it's like, yeah, let's just, some in-school detention, or suspension, expelled, whatever, have charges being pressed on you, probably gonna have to get into a fight with the dad. It's like, you deserve that stuff, bro. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and check out this video. Make sure, if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Police Watch for more videos like this. And with that being said,
Jack. God damn it, Jack.
He really, bro,
Stop, Jack. I'm gonna tase you. Stop, Jack. I'm gonna tase your ass.
On April 19th, 2023, an officer responded to a
He
call.
really thought he was gonna get away. And it's like, bro, you're not a track star, so it's like, if you know that, how are you gonna get away? Like, honestly, ask yourself that question.
A student who assaulted his girlfriend and attempted to flee police custody.
Where's the other party that's involved?
So, we have the young lady here, down here. Okay. Here's what happened, Mr. Rodin. We were informed that there had been an altercation in one of the hallways.
Mm-hmm.
So we had, teachers said they thought they knew what it was, so without assuming anything, Greg went and pulled video.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened. I have not asked Santiago anything. I told him that you would deal with it, and then we would go from there.
Yeah.
So here's what we know on the video, and Greg will show you.
Mm-hmm.
They're standing across the hall from one another. You know, obviously we don't have voice. Whatever happens, Santiago walks across the hallway, full slap.
That's crazy.
She spins around where she's not facing the wall. Boom, throws her into the wall.
Okay.
Wow.
And what happens after that? Was that pretty much the gist of it?
She walked away and he walked away. They both walked away.
Walked away.
We have not asked the little girl anything.
No, and I guarantee and I promise you, if she had a brother, if her dad, cousin, some guy in her life that she's related to, he wouldn't have did that in front of her. I promise you, even a best friend. It's like, and I feel like that there are going to be a lot of women out there where you got that guy best friend where he got nothing but love for you. I guarantee and I promise you, he wouldn't have not done that. I promise you, he wouldn't have not done that in front of that guy best friend. Cause I'm like, that it had been a situation where the guy best friend would have been the one sitting in front of that cop. And then it's like, yeah, I did what I did, and I ain't gonna run. I ain't gonna, whatever you guys want to do, hey, I 100% support it. But it's like, he slapped the girl, and that guy best friend, he low-key got a crush on her and stuff. So it's all like, yeah, he don't care. He ain't got, the thing is this, he has absolutely nothing to lose, bruh.
Okay.
And I'm about to call parents.
Okay.
So that we can have mom or dad here for
Okay.
her. I did call Santiago's mom, and she said just to keep her informed, but to do whatever you have to do.
Okay.
Wow.
Are you, is he okay, or do I need another unit here?
A minute ago he got upset. He just asked us what it would take to hit a woman. Mr. Rodriguez told him I wouldn't hit a woman, and he said, I'll stand up and wreck this place. I told Santiago, sit down.
Okay.
Otherwise he's been alright.
796 left. Okay. Jack, you gonna be good to walk up to my office, buddy, or do I gotta put you in cuffs? Huh?
Man, if you put me in cuffs, you're just going to draw attention.
Okay. Let's take a walk.
Oh my God.
You're gonna be put in cuffs after they're gonna be running from cops
I need
and
you to pay
stuff.
attention to me, okay? I'm about to read you something. Miranda warning. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. Do you understand these rights as I've explained them to you? Do you understand what I'm telling you, Santiago? Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Oh, that's a
Simple yes or
question.
no.
Huh.
If you
Alright.
want to talk to me, you don't have to talk to me, Santiago. You don't have to say anything whatsoever. But I have to read you this card because, how old are you? 17 or 18? Okay. That'll work too.
That's crazy.
Wait for the other unit to get here and then we'll figure out what. I took my lunch earlier today.
And it's like, you gotta ask yourself that question too. It's like, imagine you got a little or older sister that goes to the same school as you, and you just seen her, well, most likely her ex, slap her across the face. How'd that make him feel? Because I'm just saying, with me, like I say, it's going to be a situation where I'm gonna be the one sitting in front of a cop. Somebody done slapped my sister in front of me, and I seen it with my own, not with just my 2 eyes, with my glasses too. I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I gotta clean my glasses. I gotta process what I just seen. Now I gotta take my glasses back off because I know I'm gonna get into a fight. I probably wouldn't even do that. I'm like, probably with the glasses on, I'm just gonna get the swing. And I'm like, nah, you done hit my sister in front of me. And I'm like, you're just expecting me to just be like, yeah, you gotta accept that. You gotta deal with that. I slapped your sister. You can't do nothing about it. I'm like, when does it say in the TMossBoss rule book I can't do nothing about somebody slapping my sister? No, I'm gonna swing on you, bro. And whatever happens. If you get put in the hospital, it's one of those things where it's like, you brought it on yourself. I cannot make any promises on making sure that I don't hurt you to an extent where, you're in the hospital fighting for your life. But it's one, I'll consider it. But my anger, it's one of those things where I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, you, whatever damage you brought it on yourself. So,
Jack. God damn it, Jack.
that's stupid. Okay, bro.
Stop, Jack. I'm gonna tase you. Stop, Jack. I'm gonna tase your ass. Get on the floor. Get on the fucking floor, Jack.
That's crazy.
Stay right there. You move, buddy. You're gonna get tased. Do you understand that? I'm gonna put this away, dude.
It's like, you are not a track star, bro. The fact that you gotta run around hallways and go through doors and stuff, that's just slowing you down. That's stupid.
Dumbest goddamn thing you could have done, dude.
I need a taser. Thanks for warning me.
I'm gonna roll you to your side, all right? Look, buddy. Stand up. You just tried to run. I'm gonna take him to my office and I'll update you on everything. Thank you, Sam.
At least it was a nice try. You have no idea how scary a taser is. I'm gonna tase you!
This one's hurt too, buddy. Have a seat right there, Jack. Don't mess with any of my stuff, buddy.
Right there.
That's crazy.
Have a seat, dude. Hey! Just have a seat, Jack. You had your opportunity, dude. So, they have video. I haven't seen it yet. Him and his 12 earlier today, I don't know exact times because I haven't talked to her. He won't talk to me. They're in a hallway. Principal says you can see him smack his girlfriend. She spins, hits the wall. There's something going on, and she went one way, he went the other.
Okay.
So battery on the household member is all I have right now.
Right for this kid. Okay.
But the girl is in a building. Let me call. Is Sam? Hello.
This must be the girl.
So, let me catch.
I'm Officer Holguin.
Nice to meet you.
So,
Okay. So, sir, the conversation I had with your daughter has been real short.
This is the, I was about to say, I'm like, this must be the dad. And I guarantee not, but the dad, he looked like the type of guy where he still got some strength hidden within him from years back. I feel like the dad, he definitely got into a fight where he scared everybody around him. Okay, so this man is dangerous. Now on top of that, it's like he done held on to this strength. And it's like, the kid, he definitely, I ain't gonna say he did the right thing, but at the same time, it's like, I know he wouldn't have did that in front of the dad. He wouldn't have slapped the daughter. He probably would have thought about it, but he's like, wait a minute, there's her dad right there. And the dad looked like the type of guy where it's like, all that stuff's gonna be thrown out the window, like, oh, he's a minor, I can't put my hands on a minor, oh, let me do the right thing and call the cop. All I'm saying is, if I'm a dad and I see somebody slap my daughter, I'm like, fam, it better be for a movie, because I'm like, if this is on some real life stuff, you being a minor is out the window. I do not care. Go ahead, send me to prison. It's one of those things where I'm all like, hey, I would look my daughter in the face. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm most likely not going to be at your graduation. It's probably going to be some years when you see me next time. But hey, just know that I love you, all right? And yeah, it's like I'll see you at some point in time, you know? But just I'm like, that's the type of energy I want you to carry on. That energy that I just had with your ex, that's the same type of energy that I want you to have. So take some fighting classes if you need to, do whatever it is, but do not let no guy punk you out. All right, I'm not raising you to be like that. Okay, so I'm like, honestly, I'm like, you need to beat that man within an inch of his life. But don't let him stand over you like that. Don't let him slap you, just, abuse you and things. Nah, I'm like, handle that man. All right, but I'll see you when I see you. I'm like, police officers, take me away.
I wasn't wanted a parent in here. Here's what I was informed of through teachers. They informed that there had been an altercation in the hallway. They had an idea who we wanted to verify, so we pulled up cameras. Good thing about a new school like this, we pulled up cameras, and you can clearly see. And this is what I know. I didn't question your daughter. It's just, I'm sure it's traumatic. You're standing across the hallway from one another. We don't have audio, but you can visually see whatever's going on. Then the young man, she could share the name with you. I can't. He walks across and he slapped. He let her have it. He hit her so hard that she spun around and was facing the wall, and then he goes up and shoves her, and she face plants into the wall. And then they walk away. So that's what I know. Right now, I'm already.
He's like, the dad, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of the villainous guy from The Mask. I don't know why, but I'm getting that vibe from the dad. But he's looking at like, okay, there's a cop here. He's like, he looked like he could chase me down. So I can't like run to that office where that kid is at and beat him within an inch of his life. So I think it might be best if I just sit here, handle the situation the best of my ability, try to do things the right way. The dad, he looks like he does damage like that. That's something where it's all like, yeah, that whoever that kid is, I'm like, you better hope and pray you don't ever run into that dad. I'm like, cause it's one of those things where I feel like the dad, he might be in like good spirits. He might be overall a good person, but it's just one of those things where he has to, warn you and let you know. Like, I feel like the dad would see that kid out in public and be like, hey, so I know what you did to my daughter. I ain't going to attack you. I can attack you if I wanted to, but I'm going to just say this. Stay away from my daughter, bro.
Dealing with the other situation, sir, I can only tell you that at Centennial, people do not have general discipline. You don't have the right to put your hands on anybody else. Something of that serious nature, you probably will never see.
He ain't hearing nothing that teacher or whoever that guy is. He ain't hearing. He's probably thinking, he's like, okay, so he's like, I'm trying to use like my in mind Google, like how many years I could get for like choke slamming a minor. It's like how he was like, so like 2.5, I guess if I plead guilty, because they might give me a plea deal. But if I plead not guilty, then it might be the full sentence where it might be 5 years or something like that. He's like, but I'm trying to be here for my daughter, so I can't. Like, he's thinking of every way possible. How can I possibly get out of this situation, but also hurt that kid, bro?
Set foot in the school again. And I can tell you that I am going to the letter of the law. That's as far as I'll go there, okay?
Yeah.
Now, with your daughter, I did, because I came in and you could still see the mark on her face. I already had the nurse check her out. I didn't have a chance to talk to the nurse. We're okay? Good. So what we're doing at this time is, because I'm going to turn it over to police first.
Understood.
It gives me more backing to get what I want in the end, okay?
So that being said, I haven't had an opportunity to talk to you. I would like to talk to you, but you don't have to talk to me. Understand, as a juvenile, you can tell her you don't want her talking to me, and that pretty much ends it as far as I go. I can go off of what I saw, or will see. I haven't even seen it, but what he's telling you on the video, and I can do stuff off of that. But if I don't have a victim, I don't have a crime. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And I know it sounds ridiculous and stupid. I can have all these different things, but if I don't have her telling me this is what happened and going with it, it makes my job about 100 times harder. So, did you want to tell me what happened? Do you want to talk about it?
Just kind of what he said.
So what he said, everything what he said, okay, I'm good with that.
Everything, is that enough for you?
That's enough for me. If she could,
I'm like, he's like, that's not enough. He's like, no, I need to hear more. Man, this dad, I'm telling you, I would be so scared. Even if I'm I'm gonna be scared if I'm the teacher. I would be scared if I'm the boy. I would be scared if I'm the cop. I would be scared in every person that's involved. Even if I'm the dad, that dad is probably fearing like, I'm gonna do something. He's like, I know I'm gonna do something. And he's like, this cop, he's most likely gonna have to tackle me to the ground and stuff. Like it's like man, this dad, I'm telling you, like, cause I can see myself if I'd been that administrator, the school worker and stuff. And I'm like, so what he did was like, so like when they get mad and then they tend to open up their hand and then they usually use that hand to like he hits your daughter, but it's like you're trying to like I guess like not, you're beating around the bush, but it's like, yeah, with this dad, it's like he knows that his daughter is in pain and that's just something that he doesn't want to see his daughter go through. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I think that and the dad, I don't know, he looked like he could probably be like a construction. He looked like somebody that does like some like hard work or something. So it's like he either does lifting, but it's like, I'm telling you, this man got like some dormanted strength. It's like Mount Saint, or it's like Mount Rainier. It's like, I'm telling you, it's exactly like Mount Rainier. For those that need to look up that mountain, but it's this big giant mountain out here in Washington State. And I'm like, and I just know that if there's a day where that mountain erupts, it's gonna be a situation, bro. So, and I'm like, that's him. This man got dormanted anger, strength, everything within him. And as soon as it erupts, it's over with. Like, nah, it's like, call John Wick, because there ain't gonna be nobody in the call John Wick, Navy SEALs, call everybody, because nah, this dad, it's gonna be a scary situation.
I can verify that what he's saying to us, I'm good with that. I don't want you to have to relive it. Was there anything prior to that?
No.
Nothing at all? I'm going to see if I can, I left my phone up there, my work phone. I'm going to see if they can bring me the camera down so I can get pictures of your face, if you're okay with that, Dad. And if you're okay with that, just because I can see some redness in your eye. I can also see some redness right here on your cheek and chin, so, yeah, my speech a little bit. So, let me get that done, and then I'll allow you guys to go. And I'll take care of it on my end. Thank you. All right? You want to pursue charges?
No.
Okay. Well, the good thing, it's a battery on a household member, so I don't need your permission. So, we'll go that route. All right? Do you have any questions for me, Dad?
Not at the moment.
Not at all. Let me go get my camera, and I'll be back, okay?
I know the dad, that probably does upset him a little bit. It's like, why don't you want to, you don't want to press charges? It's like, this boy done hit you across your face, and you don't want to press charges? It's one of those things where it's like, you gotta give, like, your kid that quick look, and you gotta get, like, big eyes on them, like, hey, like, you press charges. Get this boy in trouble.
I'm gonna visit with them a little bit about what I'm gonna need, which is not, I don't need.
Okay.
You know.
I'll be back.
Santiago, fool up there.
He took off on me.
Really?
Yeah, from my office. Yeah, I had to chase him. I almost tased him.
Really? Did you find he stopped?
He stopped but when I told him I was going to tase him. He stopped dead in his tracks and said, never mind. So we cuffed him up and took him back to my office. 906 is up there with him.
I can get a statement from you about that, huh? Or you can't
About
give me
what?
a statement about him running from you?
Yeah, I can. It's going to go in my report as well.
I just need the report.
Yeah.
That's better, because I don't know all this.
Yeah, 'cause I have to
But I
do-
just need the report where
We
he's
have-
at and did all that. Because
Yeah,
I
we
want
have-
everything. I'm not going after 1 year. I'm going after lifetime freaking. I'm going to tell. And the lady, I'm going to tell her, because you know how they are sometimes. You send them back. The boys at Centennial, you're putting us in.
Danger.
You're going to kill them.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, no,
He'll
no,
never
we
set foot here.
have to do use of force, or show of forces now too. We don't, so anytime I pull my taser out and point it at somebody, it's a show of force. And they say, don't do it with kids at school, but I wasn't gonna, me and Sam were a little bit on the back end of that one. So I saw him reach for the door and I was like, ah. So anyway.
So, Coach, what happens with you now? Because Mom, have you contacted Mom?
Well, so just what she gave me, I just want to get photos of her, that way we can get her out of here, and then I'll go up, I'll contact JPO and stuff like that, see if they're going to want to detain. If not, I'll charge him.
Is that like sorry to get off topic, is that a thing though? There's always just that one kid that be at school that got like a leg brace or something. I'm like, fam, I feel like it was like that in elementary, middle school, high school. I'm like, if I went to college, I've been seeing kids. I'm like, fam, what do kids be doing? I feel like you never see when they mess their leg up, but you always end up seeing that one kid that always just got a leg brace. I'm like, fam, I don't get that. I don't get that. It's like, like, forget all this stuff that's going on. We gotta figure out this student right here. Like, what happened to that leg? If that kid ever whoever this kid is, you see this video, explain to me what happened to your leg, because I need answers. Because it's like, I just remember times before being in school, you just always see a kid like, what happened to you? You don't play sports, you don't do nothing, you walk back and forth to classes. Like, I'm like, nah, fam. If they say, she say, it's like, oh, it was in the chess club, and I'm like, you hurt your leg in the chess club. I'm gonna need to see how that happened. Where you got up from the chair too fast, or I'm like, you moved the queen, and then all of a sudden it sent the shockwave to you. I'm like, nah, fam, I need answers.
And
Mom,
send them.
can't come. She's.
Somebody's going to come pick them up, or I can take them home, I guess, and release them to mom, whatever.
Okay.
And
So what do we need to do here? Can you just take the picture?
I'm just gonna get photos. I didn't want to take her up there. That was the only thing. So I don't want to take her up there. In here, it's private, so I can take photos of her, do all that stuff, and then I can release them. She didn't want to give me. She just said what you told me. She didn't want to give me a statement, which I'm fine with. She didn't want to pursue charges, but don't have to in New Mexico. So battery against a household member. They are dating, though, right? She said they were dating.
Oh, I know they are. They've been dating for a while.
Let me ask her. Give me pictures. I'm gonna ask her how long they've been dating for.
You can tell he's that administrator. He's just, he works at the school, but he's cool with everybody.
That they were
Students, lunch lady.
You know how
They
those-
have to be in a
So you
relationship.
don't need
Yes,
me
they have
there
to be in a
anymore.
relationship.
You'll deal with that.
I'll deal with
When you're
everything.
done, though, you'll let me know so I can get them out of here and on their way.
I've seen them hold hands. I've seen them.
I don't need to be in there.
Together.
I'll ask her. It's not a big deal.
Even if she says no,
Yeah.
I've seen enough of it.
Okay. I'll use you two as a witness.
Yeah,
Put you down.
and you can say that.
That's usually, I don't know, man. That's just somewhere I find it kind of confusing, where she don't want to press charges, because it's like, then does she still got love for him or something? I mean, to me, I don't know, that love, man, it's a weird thing. But yeah, it's just something where I'm like, because I know people will probably ask, like, what would I do in a situation like that, where if a girl had put hands on me or did something to me where I felt that cops need to be called and something. I'm like, my thing is this: if I call the cops, if it's something that I can't handle right then and there, then I'm like, yeah, and if I need to call the cops at that point, I'm like, the relationship is over with. It's like, I don't know if she called the cops or the school called the cops. Regardless, I'm like, I feel like when cops get involved in the relationship, it's just, in my opinion, it's over. So
I had informed our administration
Well, he's the one who told me they were in a
that
relationship
they
too.
were in a relationship.
Okay, you guys.
We gotta call you back, babe.
Yeah, call you back later.
I'll make this as quick as possible.
Love you, bye.
So I'm gonna have you stand against this wall right here, since it's my background. Get overall, and then we'll get pictures of your injuries, okay? All right, let me see your face. It was the right side or the left side? I see marks on this side. Pull your hair back on.
I'd like to know,
And then I'm gonna have you take your glasses off, okay?
the eye isn't from him. I've had that since this morning.
Has it been?
Yeah.
What about the scratch on your nose? Is that from when your glasses pushed into it, or
No,
is that
as
normal?
well.
Okay. How long have you guys been dating for?
Like 5 months?
5 months? Okay. Any other marks, arms, anywhere? I see some redness right here on your...
Oh no, that's
Is that...
from me.
Okay.
Just like that.
Where did that come from?
Just a scrape hit on the wall.
Okay, hit on the wall. Okay. Nothing else? Are you sure? If you have any questions for me, let me know. Let me get you a card real quick.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna go home and chat with her mom too. And just so you guys are aware, I'm her stepdad.
Okay,
Her
okay.
father will get him in touch also.
Okay, perfect.
But I just wanted to make sure that was clear before we head
dang,
out.
he's just the stepdad, and there's just, you can just see the anger in his face as the stepdad. Now I'm kind of scared, like, what's up with the real dad? Like, that's, yeah, I'm like, I'm frightened. No, you got the stepdad and the real dad. I feel like, yeah, they might, I don't know how their relationship is between the dads, but I'm like, it's gonna probably be something where it's like, if they're not cool with one another, they gonna be like, hey, for the sake of this situation, let's just be cool with one another. They gonna dap each other up, and then yeah, they catch that boy lacking. I'm like, yeah, that boy. I'm like, you better become a track star, because you got him and whatever the other dad is. I'm like, yeah, you better become a track star. Flee the state, flee the country.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't have anything off the top of my head right now.
If you do, I'm the school resource officer here, so I'm here 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, unless I go on leave or I call in sick. So for the most part, I'm here, or court, something like that. But other than that, I am here, so. Well, I'm gonna call JPO, see if they want to detain you. If they do, you'll go to jail.
Really?
Oh, I'm serious. Battering a household member is serious, buddy.
Battering a what?
On a household member.
A household member. What does that mean?
You guys were dating. Anybody in the state of Mexico that is dating, has some sort of relationship, is considered a household member. With that being said, I am going to charge you for that.
I can go to jail.
Oh, hell yeah, you can. I'm not kidding either.
Huh.
So, that has nothing to do with what you did in here. You shouldn't have done that, but I'm deciding right now if I want to add more charges because of what you did. But for now, the batter on a household member for sure. All right? Obviously, there's
Right
video.
on himself.
I don't want you to tell me anything. I tried to read you Miranda. You didn't want to talk, which I'm fine with. Do you have any questions for me?
Still don't what? All right.
If you don't, that's fine. Would you mind just putting him out there, hang out with him, dude,
Yeah,
for a
sure.
little bit?
Where
While I deal with JPO, there's some white chairs right there.
what's that?
Have a seat.
Oh,
Well, no.
Buddy, they're going to detain you, so you will be going to jail. Have you ever been there before? Well, I don't think you're going to like it very much, Santiago. I'm be honest with you, man. Horrible place.
Is it like jail, or is it you?
It's jail, bro. You'll be in there. You change.
Grown-ass men.
No, you're gonna have kids your age.
You'll be
Between
on the same complex, but
Yes.
it can be separated, so you won't
Yeah.
see them. You'll be on the same piece of land.
I'd like just you know what that's what I'm like yeah I'm like you are between the ages of 17 and 18. You didn't want to give out your age, so I'm like we don't know. So we just with the thing is this, with a situation like this, if we don't know and you whatever your grade is, I'm like if you're a senior and I'm like okay, or even a junior, still you're at an age where it's like you're old enough, and I'm like but no, I'm like I have it where he wait in there, call up one of the cops that's I'm like hey, I'm like take your police uniform off, put on some like street clothes, and we're gonna put this kid in the cell. But it's like yeah, let's just give him a good old-fashioned beyond scared straight tactic and things, and then like yeah, and then yeah, we're just we'll say it, and then he like just act like you gonna fight with him and stuff, but it's like don't actually fight with him and things. But yeah, we gonna make sure he's like handcuffed or he can't, but just scare him, you ain't gotta put hands on him or anything, but yeah, just give him a good old-fashioned scare. See, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm like I wouldn't be a good cop because I'm out here scaring kids and stuff, so yeah, so I'm like nah, bro, don't make me a cop.
So you can go tell me if you want, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll deal with them. We should be good for the rest of the duration. Show of force. I'll call you because I don't even know where to go.
Yeah, same thing as the blue team. Literally same.
Oh, it's the same.
Yeah, except for when you like click, you'll put use of force.
Mhm.
Then you'll click the use of force, and then on the bottom left it'll say show of force
Okay.
or prompt deploy.
Okay.
And it's just a show of force. And
Okay.
all you need is the serial number for your taser. Maybe the cartridges, but I'm pretty sure just a taser.
Awesome. Hey, thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate you.
No problem. See you later.
You're not gonna take off again, are you, Santiago? All right. You're not going to jail, dude. You're going home. Don't do this shit again. Do you hear me?
Wow.
I'm being honest with you, Santiago. I want you to freaking have a little respect for yourself and everyone else. Do you understand that? I'm not joking, Santiago. I'm being serious, buddy. I think you and I got along pretty well until you pulled that crap running out the door on me. I didn't. You know why I left you uncuffed? Because I honestly did not believe you'd do that to me. That's honestly God's truth, Santiago. I trusted you.
Do you know why I ran?
I don't.
Because I thought this is my last day here. Exploration. You know how many.
Here's the thing, Santiago. Here's the deal. I'm not mad at you for doing what you did. I get it. All right? I completely get it. I understand.
Doing what? Running?
Yes. You know what? People get in trouble every day, Santiago. Every single day. All right? But I thought me and you got along well enough to where you had a little respect for me to not do some crap like that. That's why I didn't cuff you, because you could have run from me on the compound out there. You easily could have taken off, dude. There, I would have tased you.
Yeah, I did. Like after.
I'm sure you considered it.
I was like, I should have
You could have. But let me tell you something, buddy. Would that have done you any good? Would that have done you any good? I would have put a warrant for your arrest, dude. Then you would have gone to jail.
Yeah.
And I'm being honest.
Why did you tell him?
Why did I tell you that?
No, why did you tell him?
Oh, I didn't mean to tell him. I wanted to tell you. Because I want you to have that fear of this can happen to me.
Yes, you scared the shit out of me.
It can happen to you, all
How
right?
long I was sitting there praying to Jesus that you
Well,
would do that?
here's the deal. You're not going.
I'm like, yeah, all of a sudden you want to pray to Jesus and all this other stuff. That's like, fam, you should, my thing is this, you should have been thinking about that stuff before you went and slapped that girl. I feel like he's more so worried about himself in this situation than that girl. And it's like, you could have put that girl through a world of trouble to where it's like, she don't trust nobody. And it's like, to me, I just find that messed up for her, where it's all like, she got to go through some crap like that. And then her family is thinking along the lines, like, it's like, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, but no, it's like, getting back back to the family, her family's gonna be thinking like, okay, she's probably gonna go back with this guy and all this other stuff. And so it's like they worried about her. They worried on what you might do next. It's one of those things where it's like, hopefully he did learn his lesson, but I don't know. I feel like that he comes off as one of those guys where it's like he ain't gonna learn his lesson and he gonna do this crap all over again. It wouldn't surprise me if like a year or two passed by and Police Watch did a follow-up video like, hey, remember this kid? He slapped this girl at the school, so here he is today.
All right? I need you to do me a favor. Cut it out. You're a smart dude. You are not dumb at all. There's no reason for you to be doing this stuff, Santiago. You're a smart dude, and you're a nice guy, too. And you're freaking funny, too. Remember the time you lit a cigarette in old Carrillo's office?
That wasn't fun.
No. You look at it from our side. It wasn't. But make a long story short, Santiago, I want to tell you something, man. All I want is for you to have respect for people and yourself, all right? We can all do dumb things. We can make different paths in our lives.
He lit a cigarette. It took me a moment to process that. I don't even know, because there was kids. They were smoking weed on the campus. There was kids smoking weed, getting drunk. I was like, my school. It seemed like it was like a demo version of downtown Seattle. I was like, what is going on right now? I'm like, what is happening? Like, it's high school is a weird place, man. To any kid that's like, if you're in middle school right now and you go into high school next year. If you're in high school right now, you just kind of, it's a strange place, man. I guess just depending on the high school that you go to, like if it's a good school, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if it's like a school that I went to, yeah, bro, it was pretty wild. So
you know why I slapped her?
Don't even tell me. I don't want to know. If you'll listen to me and let me read that piece of stupid little card that I had to you, I'll listen to you, buddy. But what I want you to understand is because you are still a juvenile. The only way I can talk to you, Santiago, is if you tell me that you agree to talk to me. I can have a conversation like we're having right now, but I can't listen. I don't want to hear your statement. I want to hear it, but I can't hear it without you saying on that piece of paper that I read to you that you want to talk to me. Does that make sense? So just understand that. So if you want me to read to you, I'll read to you. I don't have an issue with that, but I don't want you to incriminate yourself. That's the reason I'm telling you. All right? I don't want you to incriminate yourself. I don't want you to go further down that rabbit hole than you already are. Okay. I'm not going to charge you for the looting and all that other stuff. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you an opportunity.
Wait, what?
For taking off on me.
Oh, you said looting.
Eluding.
Okay.
All right? I'm not going to charge you. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to give you an opportunity because you know why? Because I think you just made a stupid decision at a very, 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 I don't even know what the hell you were thinking. And I was catching up to you too. The only reason I didn't catch you quicker, buddy, was trying to pull my taser out. Because I think had I left it alone, I could have got you around that corner.
If I would have tried to push the door, it would have delayed me enough for you to tase me.
Oh no, I could have tased you.
Yeah.
When I first told you I was going to tase you, I could have tased you about a second before that. Are they hurting? I'll take them off in a second. If you agree not to freaking take off from me.
I will not take off.
Because technically right now you're
Why would I take off from you?
Why did you?
I did because I thought it was fun. I thought it was like...
It's not a joke. It is not a joke, especially when you're dealing with us, dude. I know that I'm here at the schools, but I'm a police officer, Santiago. Yeah. Like, on the street, if you saw me on the street and that shit happened, you would have got tased, buddy. I wouldn't have warned you. I would have just tased you. And I'm being honest. I don't have to tell you I'm going to tase you. If you take off after you knew that you were detained...
I feel like he's telling him this because it's like, you safe because you in school, and it's like we still got to treat you as a student, but out on the street, you want to carry on like that? It very well could be a situation where it's like, if not, and it's like, and whoever this cop is, I'm like, I freaking W cop, bro. W cop, because I'm like, nah, he's one of those cops where it's like other cops need to like see this and learn something from him and things. But no, it's like it very well could have been a situation where it's like it could have been a cop where he don't care about you, he don't care about your life. He's looking at it, it's like, this is one less person I gotta worry about. Tase, shot, whatever the situation is, and I'm like, yeah, I guess to make the situation even more darker, you could deal with a cop that ain't like him. You thinking, oh, all these cops is good and they all go just give you a pass because you know them? Nah, bro. The thing is this. If you leave this situation thinking that all cops are gonna be like this guy, they're not. And it's going to most likely end up being a situation where you're going to get in more trouble. You're going to deal with more police officers because you thinking, oh, they all going to be cool with you and stuff. And there's going to be that one cop that's all like, nah, I ain't going to be cool with you. I'm going to pull this gun out and I'm going to get the blasting. So that's why it's like, yeah, bro, it's one of those things where it's all like, this should be a life lesson. Like, okay, I ain't going to get in the mix of no more cops. Like, hopefully he thinks like that. But anyways.
I told you I wasn't going to, what did I tell you? I'm not going to put cuffs on you because I don't see a reason for it, correct? Because I trusted you. Because I knew you. But on the streets, if I didn't know you, what do you think I would have done? Hell yeah, I would have. I wouldn't have had to tease. I wouldn't even have had to worry about teasing you because I guarantee if you had cuffs on, you wouldn't have done that. Am I correct or am I wrong? That's my point. So let's start thinking, let's use our head a little bit before we start doing stupid crap, all right, buddy? All right. Fix the car real quick.
It's like he's wearing a corn shirt, and that's all like, bro, it's like, there's just so many different things you could be doing with your life than doing dumb stuff like this. It's like, yeah, get into music. I'm saying, it's like, just the thing is this, do something productive with your life where it's not going to be putting you in situations like this. If you want to be an actor or, yeah, you know, be in a TV show or a movie, then, yeah, you know, sign up for CSI, Law and Order, one of them cop shows, and then be put in some like acting cuffs, but not no like real life cuffs and things. But anyways,
any dogs or
No.
all right, cool.
that's how he gets in his house.
All right,
That's
I'm
crazy.
also again with Las Cruces Police Department. So I'm assuming Mr. Cardio kind of let you know more or less of what happened, right? What was going on? He's going to be charged with battery on a household member because it was a girlfriend. I'm releasing him to
Nah,
you.
she
so I'll
gonna-
need a
she gonna
signature
go
from you
off
and
on
him.
him. I
And
guarantee
then I also
you, I
have the
promise
paperwork
you.
from the school.
The way she came walking up out of there, and yeah, she looked like she's dressed in clothes where she about to fight.
I left my pen. Do you have a pen by chance?
Are they pressing charges? Like what's happening?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what this is. They call them referrals, but technically it's.
Also, they are pressing charges. Oh wow, he was arrested for battery against household member charge. Okay. Yeah, it's like that bad boy act, bro. Yeah, it's gonna put you in a situation where, yeah, I'm like, you gonna have that title, but it's gonna be a situation where you gonna have that title while you in prison. So it's one of those things where it's like, bro, there's so much more to life than doing some old like dumb stuff. Fam, like just honestly sit down and think about your life. What do you want to do? Like, do you want to go out like this where you just getting caught up with the cops? Or do you want to go out where it's like people remember you for good things that you done did? And you don't want to look at yourself as a good person. It's like, okay, you know, you don't have to. The thing is this, you don't have to be a good person all the time. But this still, I feel like being a good person most of the time, it's not gonna put you in situations like this, you know. So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, bro, you gotta do right with your life. And then talking to the girl, lesson learned. If a guy's gonna disrespect you like that, he don't care about you, you know. And that's just, yeah, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, he's gonna have to prove to you that he does. But if it's if it's a situation where it's like that's just an ongoing thing, then yeah, he don't care about you, you know. So it's like, you want to give him another chance, you very well can, but at the same time, it's like, be with somebody that ain't gonna do no stuff like that to you and things. But anyways, with that being said, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Police Watch for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.